All right, Cancer, so you're up. And what's been going on with you guys lately? Anything good? Temperance? Dealing with a Sagittarius or a Hierophant, a Taurus. And so there's something here about trying to learn how to balance your emotions, trying to learn to get a hold of yourself a little bit. I don't know what that's in reference to, but that's what kind of what I'm getting. CM, MC, CM. Maybe you could be doing something in order to speak to a few different people, maybe a group, a crowd, and you have a very, strong fear about that. Speaking in front of a crowd, in front of an audience, okay? Teaching something, okay? Maybe you are learning how to better manage your emotions so that you can actually do these things. Or maybe there's something about that. I'm not going to dive into that. You know what that is, okay? Now, it is what it is. All I know is it is what it is. Something's saying, just say it is what it is. So, if something is just beyond your control, if something happened a certain way, why do you care about it? Who gives a F? If something's beyond your control, if you've lost something, oh well, find another. Move on. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. That's all I'm getting. I'm getting, oh well, F it. Keep it moving. If you lost something, you'll find another. You'll get another. Some things can't be replaced, no, but what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? If somebody doesn't want to be around you, how can you control that? Then why are you worrying about it? Why are you worrying about it? Okay? If something broke or something lost, there's lots of different scenarios where a lot of people have, they had, certain things mechanically break down on them. And they, turns out, they got like a better deal on something that was brand new in place of it. It was just time for something that, its life expectancy was up. Okay? So whatever that is, I'm getting something, it's almost like somebody probably needs a stern talking to. It's kind of what I'm getting because it's like a very, very stern, constructive voice. It's not mean. It's just like, look, snap out of it. What's beyond your control, you cannot handle. It's nothing that you can do about it. Well, you can handle it, yeah. But there's nothing that you can do about it. So why are you holding on to the pain of letting it go? You have to detach from certain things. You have to let go of certain things in order for something else to come in. That's just part of life. That's just the ebb and flow of life. That's all I'm getting. Okay? Got this 8 of Swords in this Temperance card. Yeah. I don't know who needed to hear that, but that was something. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Perhaps that could be the cause of a lot of things. I don't know. I don't know. Only you know. Only thing I know is I'm getting this message that, whoever it is that could be tuning into this, whether you're a Cancer or you're dealing with a Cancer, or, maybe you liked the title of this video and you clicked on it. Maybe depending on your Cancer placement, you wanted to know what was going on in that area of your life. Okay? For whatever reason, somebody just needs to know that, it's very, very possible that somebody could be, a certain part of themselves is out of control. Okay? And they need to learn to control it. Okay? And when people say out of control, people think that means somebody's like, going apeshit or they're haywire or they're, it doesn't always mean that. It just means that maybe there's something that is a little bit off. There's a little instability. You have a fear about something. Or you're walking on eggshells because you don't want to lose somebody. Or you're doing something to kind of like kindly talk to somebody in order to manipulate or change or persuade their opinion about something. Okay? Because you fear losing it. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Maybe you're around somebody and you fear losing it, meaning losing your temper. That could be that too. Maybe you fear losing your temper to somebody and then the truth will come out. Okay. I'm getting a very heavy emphasis on this, Cancer. Okay. There's something that you need to kind of like rest assured. Rest assured. It's probably not even as bad as you thought it was going to be. Okay. Sometimes when we let go of things that we try to hold on to so tightly, once it leaves, there's actually like a sigh or a sense of relief. Sometimes it's like, you know what, F it. I've been trying to hold on to that for so long, or, you know, I'd actually been managing and doing things, you know, to help somebody else or to please somebody else all that time, not even realizing that was the cause of all my stress. I'm actually kind of glad that it's gone. It's like that. King of Cups. Sun. Yeah. That's what the King of Cups is. The King of Cups is someone who has control of their emotions. They're not a mess. You know, if somebody says something to them, if somebody criticizes them, they can actually take it. They don't get angry at the person, you know, thinking that that person was intentionally trying to wound them. You know, they're just like, okay, there is this observation that, you know, maybe somebody has that, you know, was maybe displeasurable to them. And, you know, maybe that is something that I should probably look at in order to become a better version of myself. You know, if this person thinks that and they're actually going out of their way to be courageous and honest and tell me what it is that they don't like about me, then it is up to me to say, you know what, maybe there's other people that, you know, were afraid to say that about this. So maybe that person was very, very courageous in telling me that. Okay. But that's the part of the rational, the constructive, you know, criticism or whatever it is. It's not allowing something to, you know, if somebody says something that hurts your feelings, you're not going to like go chopping their head off, you know, and saying, just going ape shit again. I'm getting something like that. So, got the Chariot. There's a card of Cancer. Okay. Then you also have the Sun here. Okay. That's what it is. Somebody's, you know, however this applies to you, there's something that's kind of coming up, or you're probably dealing with something, and there probably could have been patterns from, you know, before, you know, where you've been needing to do something to kind of control your emotions a little bit better. And now I feel like there's going to be something where it's almost like, you know what? You're right. There's nothing I can do about it. And I accept, and you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, move on, and I'll figure it out. You know, it is what it is. But thank you for your time, and you know, I'm glad that this happened so that I can actually, you know, do something about it to improve. All right. And I see that. Now, if this is somebody with some poor health or something like that, I do see that health is going to be getting better or clearing, you know, and I kind of feel like a lot of this is, now somebody might be having some problems with their skin, or I don't know why I'm getting something like that. Generally, I get that with like, you know, certain cards which aren't here, but I don't know, I'm getting something like that. Okay. So maybe could have somebody have a rash or skin irritation, or maybe I think it even could be like the sun or something like that. Maybe somebody's getting a little bit too much vitamin D. It could be something like that. Which I don't know that I've ever even heard of that before, too much vitamin D, but it is possible. Most people I think have a deficiency, okay? I'm not a doctor, I'm not, you know, prescribing or anything like that. I'm just saying something like that. Maybe somebody's getting too much sun, okay? All right, now, be careful of heat stroke. Be careful of that. Be careful of that, okay? I'm just saying, just be cognizant, okay? Anyway, I feel like that's kind of like the message that you needed to hear. I don't know that there's really anything else to kind of dig into. I mean, I'm not getting like any kind of specific scenario. I mean, I'm kind of getting a specific scenario. I mean, honestly, I'll tell you what I'm seeing is, and there's the Queen of Wands there. So there's somebody that, you know, maybe you had been dealing with, you know, however the relationship, whatever the dynamic of the relationship. Okay, relationship, there's many dynamics, you know. We have a relationship with our pet. We have a relationship with our, you know, our mailman, our, you know, our lender, our brother, sister, mom, dad, you know, best friend. acquaintance, coworkers. We have multiple different dynamics of relationships. So however this appeals to you or appeals to you, whoever this person is, there is someone that maybe you had been doing something, you were afraid to say something to a certain person, maybe something that you disliked or something like that, or maybe it could even just be somebody that you just don't like. There's something about them. You may not even know why. Okay. Now, there could have been two ways to go about something, but maybe you handled it in a certain way, and it has you, kind of like biting your tongue, or it's something like that where it's like you're not being fully honest. You know what? Sometimes you have to just kind of say something or get it off your chest. Maybe somebody did that to you. Okay. All right. Judgment. Two of Swords. Yeah. Strength. There you go. Fortitude. So, I feel like that's the big part of this is like, is like fortitude. Okay. So understanding to learn how to balance your emotions and realize that certain things, as long as you are honest, okay, then you have no reason to feel shame. You have no reason to feel bad. You have no reason to kind of make yourself sick. Holding those things in, not telling somebody something. It is almost like a betrayal to yourself. Okay? So there could have been somebody who upset you, or maybe, you do certain things in order to get somebody to like you, or whatever it is. Somebody's probably not being fully authentic. And I think that somebody is going to learn to be able to express whatever it is in a constructive manner without, kind of like going off. If somebody irritates you, you just kind of go off and you say something that's very hurtful or insulting. Somebody can actually constructively, express something to another person, okay? Which is the best way to go about it. And not worry about the results, you win some, you lose some. Maybe somebody, somebody probably didn't know something about themselves. They didn't know that they were doing something, in a certain way. Or maybe somebody could have been the cause of something. Okay. I don't really want to kind of like put a restriction on whatever that is. Somebody could have, all right, people like examples because people can't seem to relate certain things. So I'll give an example. I'll give a few examples. Somebody could have caused somebody to lose their job. Somebody could have caused somebody to break up with their, partner. Somebody could have caused, some sort of I don't have a backstabbing or a betrayal. I just see somebody that, maybe is afraid to say something to another person. All right. And whatever this is, it could have maybe caused some kind of problems or something like that. And the result here is a Two of Swords. So it definitely can cause, some sort of a separation. Okay. So regardless of the outcome, still do whatever it is that you feel is the right thing to do. That's it. Regardless of the outcome. At least you will be able to hold your head high. You can be truthful and honest to yourself. The Hierophant is about following your moral compass. This is actually a really good reading. So, I'm going to leave it there. Let go of the outcome. Let go of the outcome. So, that's it. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can email becomethestar1111@gmail.com. Or you can reach out to me through Instagram. You can send me a DM message. My Instagram is Become the Star. It's all one word and it's all lowercase letters. Okay. Be careful of fakes and scammers because there's lots of them out there that are. So make sure you're paying attention to the spelling. Okay. Because they're scamming people, pretending to be me. If you send me a message, you're always going to get a voice clip. Should you want one, But generally, I try to kind of give a voice clip so people know that it's me, so that they feel comfortable. Okay. Other than that, and I don't reach out to other people. They have to reach out to me. I don't go around stalking or harassing people, telling why their picture called to me or, come on now. Anyway, that's it. Good luck, Cancer.